There's a silent, deeply painful reason you don't trust yourself anymore. And it's not what you think. It's not because you're weak, not because you're unintelligent, and certainly not because you're fundamentally flawed. The reason is this: at some point in your life, you kept choosing people, situations, or paths that hurt you. And now your brilliant protective mind believes your judgment is the problem. It believes your inner compass is broken. So now you live in a constant state of second guessing. You doubt your most basic instincts. You question every single decision, from what to wear to a conversation about your future. You find yourself over-explaining your needs and apologizing for things that aren't even wrong, just to keep the peace. You're navigating life with the brake on because deep down, you're terrified of making another mistake that costs you your peace. But today, we are going to start the sacred, slow process of rebuilding that self-trust. We won't do it forcefully, demanding instant change. We'll do it gently, almost tenderly, like learning to love a wounded part of yourself back to health. I want you to take a moment with me now. Find a comfortable place. In and out. You are safe here. We're going to walk this path together, one step at a time, toward an unshakable confidence in your own heart. Self-trust doesn't shatter in one dramatic moment. It breaks quietly, slowly, eroded by repeated self-abandonment. Think about how this actually happened. It broke when you stayed after they betrayed you, ignoring the alarm bells screaming inside your stomach. It broke when you begged for love, attention, or validation you should have simply received freely and naturally. It broke every time you ignored your clear intuition because you were so profoundly afraid of losing them or being alone. Most devastatingly, it broke when you abandoned your own needs, your own personality, and your own voice just to be chosen, just to fit in, just to survive the moment. Every single time you silenced that inner voice, the one that knew better, the one that saw the red flags, your mind learned a crucial, damaging lesson. My feelings can't be trusted. This is why even the smallest decisions feel heavy now. Should I text them back? Should I leave this relationship? Should I set a boundary in this conversation? Should I speak up in this meeting? Your heart knows what it wants. It craves authenticity and peace. But your mind whispers a constant warning. Remember the last time you trusted yourself. Remember how much it hurt. We are not doing that again. This is the key realization. This isn't self-sabotage. This is your brain trying to protect you. It has simply learned an ineffective strategy. But protection, when taken to this extreme, can feel a lot like imprisonment if we're not careful. We need to teach your brain a new, healthier way to keep you safe. We need to teach it to trust you again. Let's begin the repair work. This is a guided reflection. I want you to pause and place a hand on your chest. Feel the steady rhythm of your own heartbeat. That is you. That is your center. That is your truth, beating reliably inside of you. Now, repeat these words softly, letting them resonate with that beat. My body knows, my heart knows, my spirit knows. I want you to think of a moment, even a small, seemingly insignificant moment, where you doubted yourself, listened to outside noise, but ultimately turned out to be right. Maybe you had a weird feeling about a person that was confirmed later. Maybe you intuitively knew a job wasn't right, and leaving was the best thing you ever did. Remember that moment. Cement it in your memory. Your intuition, that quiet inner knowing, has never actually left you. It simply learned to whisper because life, unfortunately, taught you that shouting wasn't allowed, or worse, that shouting made things worse. Today, we are gently teaching it to speak again. To rebuild this fundamental trust in yourself, you must commit to 4 core practices. 1. Start listening to your body, the first language. Your body reacts before your conscious mind even has time to construct a story or a rationalization. This is your most honest messenger. Chest tight, stomach sinking, jaw clenched. Your body is signaling distress. Something is wrong, or something feels unsafe, even if you can't intellectually name it yet. Calm, open, relaxed presence. Your body is signaling something is right, or that you are safe in this moment. Your intuition speaks through sensation. Stop asking your brain, why? And start asking your body, how does this feel right now? Honor that initial physical feeling, even if you can't justify it. That is the first act of self-trust. 2. Practice making micro decisions. Don't try to fix your entire life at once. You don't jump from zero trust to trusting yourself to change careers overnight. You start small. This is how you prove to your brain that you are a reliable decision maker. Ask yourself tiny questions throughout the day. What do I genuinely want to eat for lunch, not what's easy? Do I actually have the energy to go out tonight? Or do I need quiet rest? Do I have the capacity to take that phone call right now? Or should I wait until I can be fully present? When you make and honor these small choices, you stack evidence that you can be trusted. Small choices strengthen inner confidence. They are the bedrock for major life changes. 3. Stop explaining your no. This is one of the most powerful boundary exercises for rebuilding self-trust. Your no is a full sentence. It is not a debate. It is not a presentation. It is not a justification for why you deserve a boundary. And every time you immediately jump to defending or justifying your boundary, I can't because I have to wash my hair, and I have to call my mom, and my dog is sick. You are unconsciously communicating one thing. My boundary is negotiable. If you just provide a good enough counter-argument. Your self-trust grows exponentially when you practice saying, no, because I said so. No, that won't work for me. You owe no one an explanation for prioritizing your peace. Your inner voice needs to know that its no is powerful and final. 4. Forgive yourself for past choices. This is the hardest but most vital step. You need to reframe your past. You didn't betray yourself. You simply didn't know then what you know now. You were operating with the tools, the understanding, and the level of healing you had at that time. You were not intentionally hurting yourself. You were doing your best to survive the circumstances you were in. And I need you to know this. Survival is never a failure. It is an accomplishment. Stop punishing the past version of you for not having the wisdom of the person you are becoming today. Give yourself grace. You did what you could. Now, you can choose differently. Let's seal this work with a powerful, slow affirmation. Breathe with it. Allow these words to land gently in your heart. I am learning to trust myself again. My voice matters, and I will honor it. My feelings are valid, and they are my guides. My intuition is returning to me now, and I will listen. I forgive myself for what I didn't know and what I couldn't see. I choose myself now. I choose my peace. You are not starting from zero. You are not building a brand new you. You are simply returning to yourself. And the version of you that is coming home, the version you are building trust with every single day, is wiser. It is softer. It is clearer. And it will be unshakable. Trust is not something that is given to you by others. It is something that is grown and cultivated fiercely within you. You are coming home. And when you come home to yourself, when you stand firmly in your own truth, the world will gently but surely adjust. Keep going. You are worth the effort. What's the one micro decision you will make for yourself today to start building that evidence of self-trust? Let me know in the comments below.